why exchange rate appreciation might be helpful for China is because the Chinese Communist Party has an official aim that by 2035, China will have an income per capita in US dollar terms, importantly, an income per capita which is on a moderately rich country basis. Now, that's never going to happen if the exchange rate doesn't appreciate, or at least it means that growth is going to be able to, growth in CNY terms is going to have to be a lot faster for China to be able to meet that aim. So there's various reasons why you would think that currency appreciation is not just natural because of the trade competitiveness that China is gaining, but it also is something that should be helpful for China's economy and as a way of sort of taking that exchange rate or that export competitiveness that China has and using it to generate more domestic incomes and a better standard of living domestically. Why isn't that happening? That leads to the big contradiction in China's economy. Because if you look at the domestic cycle, and I've talked about reasons why it's so weak, the property market is a mess in particular, but there's other reasons why the domestic economy isn't very strong. And again, partly because there does seem to be some overcapacity in particular industries. But the domestic situation that China faces, the key domestic issue is that China has deflation, that prices are falling. And in fact, we just saw that today. Like China released both CPI and PPI data for June, and those data show that inflation continues to fall. And in fact, people look at the GDP deflator, and the GDP deflator in China has been negative for the course of the last few quarters. The inflation data through June suggests that the GDP deflator is deepening further. The deflation in China's economy is getting worse. It's not getting better.